I'm so bored. Dig in, buckaroos! 5 stars. Look at these. Oh my god, there's a squirrel on my balcony. I just got chills.
Where the hell you been, Loka?
What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. Welcome to another reading vlog where I mood read. I'm working from home today. It's Friday. Don't know how long this vlog's gonna go, but I just want to mood read. But with that being said, I did take a poll for my top tier patrons because they get a lot of exclusive polls over there, just like randomly. Patreon link is always down below to see all the other perks per tier. I did take a poll with a bunch of books that I could be in the mood for and let them vote for the first book that I'm gonna read in this vlog. So I knew I wanted to do a mood reading vlog, and I am in the mood for the one that won, which is Something in the Walls by Daisy Pierce. This is a thriller, horror-ish type thing. I have no idea what it's about. All I know is it starts with a pregnancy test, but that is not what the walls mean. It's not the uterine walls, okay? That's what I saw from my friend Robin's Goodreads review. One of my Vampies, one of my patrons, Meg, really loved this, said it was one of her new favorites of all time. Says, for anyone who loves Midsummer and The Haunting of Hill House, and I do love Midsummer. I haven't watched The Haunting of Hill House, or did I? Is that the one with Bent Neck Lady? Because if so, I watched the first couple episodes and then I was like, nah, but I do want to restart it. But regardless, I read the book. I didn't really like the book, but I'm excited for the Midsummer vibes. So this will be the first book of the vlog, and then we'll just go from there. I do have like 6 library books that I could go for. I have a lot of current reads, as always. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jan. I always have like 10 plus current reads going. It's a thing. It's not even a problem. It's just a thing. But yeah, we'll see where the vlog takes us, where the mood takes us. But today I'm working from home, like I said. The only plan I have after work is to watch Love is Blind until we get through all the new episodes. Joey's into it too, so we're gonna watch it. Ooh, maybe I'll do, this is what I call the Immortal Vamprek Vessel. It's basically my Patreon TBR jar, so I put a bunch of everyone's recs in here, and there's quite a bit. Maybe I'll pull one from here, but I do want to get through some of my March hopefuls list. We'll see. Also within this vlog, I'm gonna simultaneously start my full moon book club vlog, so if there are days that I'm absent from this, it's because I'm working on Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. If you don't know what my full moon book club is, it's just online Carmilla patrons vote for the monthly picks, and then I have a spoiler-filled vlog that goes up on Patreon for early access, and then every full moon of the month it goes live publicly. So this month it's the 14th, so I still have a little bit of time because it's only the 7th today. Ooh, I have exactly a week. Yeah, I'll definitely be starting that this weekend. But for now, I'm gonna start this. I love the little eye, in case you missed it. This just came out, I think, February 25th. I'm excited. Let's start. I have my tabs picked out and my bookmark, and I thought they went really well together, so I'm very proud of these choices. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this vlog. I'll talk to you as soon as I have a reading update. Okay, hi. We're on chapter 5 now, 42 pages in. It's okay. I feel like it's gonna take a little bit to get into because we're just meeting all the characters. Our main character, Mina, is a child psychologist. She just graduated. She's going into that field, and she meets this dude, Sam, in a grief support group because her brother, Eddie, died 5 years ago, and she's still grappling with that, and her husband suggests she goes back to group. So she goes, she meets Sam. Sam's a journalist. Sam's like, hey, there's a story that I'm gonna need you for. You need experience. This girl needs a psychologist because she's on the waiting list for a neurologist or psychiatrist. But I know you, so can you help for now? And it's this girl, Alice, who may or may not be experiencing some sort of haunting. She's like hearing voices and noises at night in her bedroom. We're just gathering more information about that. Oscar, Mina's husband, is not very supportive of her choices in getting involved with this. We'll see if he comes around. The writing is eerie so far. I think it has a good darker tone to it. I mean, it's not giving me 5-star feels right off the bat, but it could still be, depending on where this goes. And I'm excited to find out. That's that. I just took a little like 15-minute break. There's an email, and I'm gonna go back to work. Hey, We're back at my desk and I have an update because I did go on a little walk, even though it's drizzling outside. Started listening to an audiobook that I've had on Libby for a while. I also had a physical copy from the library, but once it came in through Libby, I returned that because I prefer the audiobooks for the Shady Hollow mystery series. So I have Summer's End by Juno Black. There's an author duo, and this is a cozy mystery series with like talking animals in the small town. It's like Zootopia meets Gilmore Girls, and it's super cute. I didn't love every single book, but I had a fun time with every single book. I'm not sure how many books. I don't know if this is gonna be the last book. Mockingbird Court. Oh no, there's gonna be another one. Yes, this is the 5th book, and I've read the novellas. Ooh, those are my noodles. I also read the novellas / short stories that go in between the books. There's like a Christmas one, a Halloween one. They're just really cute. If you're looking for an easy listen or an easy read, if you like cozy mysteries, if you like small town, fun, talking animals. It's so cute. And hopefully I finish this in this vlog as well. I haven't listened to an audiobook in a while. No, that's not true. I listened to Gilton Ginataan earlier this month. It's the 7th, so a few days ago. This is a pretty short one. It's like 8 hours long. I'm on chapter 3. Haven't gotten to the murder mystery yet, but just met one of the character's sisters. That character actually moved to Shady Hollow to avoid family members because she was kind of the disappointment in the family because her parents were always like, go to college, get a PhD, at least a 2nd degree, super high expectations. And the sister followed all the rules, golden child type thing. I don't know how many books there are supposed to be, but the next one apparently comes out in October. Is this just gonna be one of those endless series? Oh, it says book 6 of 6, but I feel like they kept saying that. Ooh, there's a little buffalo on the cover. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Hi. I'm now off work. I did dishes, did a couple of things. Now I'm sweating. I listened to more of Summer's End. I'm now 21% in. We just got to the dead body, so things are ramping up as much as a cozy mystery can ramp up, I guess. It's just such an easy thing to listen to. I love coloring while listening to this series. It's just so cozy. Joey is still at a work thing, so I can't watch Love is Blind until he gets home. He's like, are you gonna wait for me? I'm like, of course. So whilst waiting for him, I'm gonna read a little bit more of Something in the Walls and finish editing my Lair Bloody Read vlog for You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Kweke Emezi. I love editing spoiler-filled vlogs now. They grew on me. We're on page 78 of Something in the Walls. I really don't like a single character yet. Alice is really pissing me off. Why are these kids so nosy? This poor woman just got there. She's not getting paid for this task. She just wants the experience. It feels so uncomfortable. It's unsettling. I guess that's the point, so I think I like that. I will have some ambiance on, and I'll probably read up to page 100 at least before I update again. This is like 291 pages, I think. If I don't finish this today, then hopefully I finish it tomorrow. Then tomorrow, Joey and I are going to be reading The Slob by Erin Beauregard for another vlog for Patreon, and that's all spoiler filled as well. So that's a separate vlog, but at the end of this vlog, I will total up all of my books. I guess I could say the rating for each one. I always like having a mood reading vlog going as much as possible, even if it stresses me out. I just like that fallback of like, okay, I can read whatever I want. I can read whatever I want regardless, but like personally, I won't stress because I could just put it into this vlog because that's how the booktuber brain works. This is also for Buzzwordathon. Did I say that? I don't know if I did. For Books and Lala's monthly reading challenge, or the word thing, something. She said that counts. So I'm excited to get that checked off. Well, it's technically not a monthly goal of mine, but it is in my head. Let's just read. I'm jibber jabbering. Joey got me something. It was for Valentine's Day. Wait, why is it such a big box? Oh yeah, it was Christmas. Here we go.
It came late, not because I ordered it late. This is just when it got shipped out. Okay?
It was a pre-order.
It was a pre-order. Feel the need to just close that. Holy shit!
Look at him.
How is that the same look? That's nuts.
I'm scared. Oh, this is my last love letter to you. Oh my god. Shut up. Look how gorgeous. If you didn't know, the book.
Oh, that's a sleeve? Whoa.
A Dowry of Blood Baby. Oh, the bat. Oh my god, the sprayed. Hold on. My head hurts. I just got chills. I just got chills. Look at the end pages. Wait, the sleeve is like the best part. Their illustrations. God, this first page just like really gets you, you know? Even loneliness, hollow and cold, becomes so familiar it starts to feel like a... God, I need a reread. Last time I reread this was February of last year, and that was my 6th time, I think. I need a reread. But that was audio. I think I need another physical reread. Oh my god! Look at Dracula!
Is that his name in that? Or is it just like...
He is unnamed because the power of a
know.
name, and they're trying to not give him power because he's an abuser. He read it. He gave it 5 stars.
I did.
I'm gonna throw it.
But I read it like when we first started dating, so I don't remember too much.
How am I supposed to decide what to display? Like, how do I display this? Anyway, thank you! Look, we're twinning. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm so bored by something on the walls. I'm almost 200 pages in. I'm going to finish it today. I have exactly 100 pages left. I'm going to finish it today. It almost feels like it's trying to be a head full of ghosts, but make it a different type of like supernatural versus possession. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I kind of just don't really like the route it's taking, but hopefully the ending pushes it to maybe a 4-star because right now it's sitting at like a very mediocre 3. I don't know if it's the writing style. It's definitely the characters too, in addition to everything else that could be wrong with it for me. I just don't care about the characters really at all. There's a grief aspect to this. Our main character's brother passed away. I think I mentioned that before. And also Sam, the guy, his daughter also passed away. And I am just kind of tired of grief horror because there's so much coming out. Sometimes I pick it up by accident and don't even realize until I'm reading the book that it's grief horror. Like that's the main aspect of the book and that's the horror part of it, and I'm just like getting tired of it. I need a break from it, so maybe that could be it too. We got crumble. It looks so yummy. I've been waiting to try these flavors all week, and it's the last day before the flavors switch, so we stopped by. We went to that horror store. I got a few things. I got another bat to add to my collection. This guy's name is... oh, he doesn't have a name. I always forget if it's Squishmallow or Squishables that have names. It's Squishmallows. He's so cute. He matches really well with my big Squishable, Dante, the Baphomet. I also got the shirt. I've been wanting a shirt from this website, Vampire Freaks, for a while, but I never got one until now, and I just love a sleeve design. I am a hoe for long sleeves with sleeve designs. Little ghosty one. And then I got a few little trinkets. Joey got some things too. I guess I'll show you those. But I got a little Grim Reaper. This is just like cute little shelf decor. A little Grim Reaper. He like bobbles. Of course, I had to get the bat as well. Look how cute. He also bobbles. They were like $3 and $5. And then this guy. A dog walking with a ghost. This is so cute. This was like $7. So yeah, those are all going on my shelves. I hope Joey doesn't mind me showing his stuff. I'm gonna do that right now. He got this shirt that says the goat. He loves Baphomet. And then he got this Reagan print. I love this. This is so creepy and it's so creative looking. And this is like even more creative. Look at these Art the Clown. There's like a SpongeBob one, Steamboat Willie, Bob from Bob's Burgers. How freaking cool. Charlie Brown. I love it so much. I convinced him to get this one. I am going to work on this, edit my February wrap up, and get that up before the second week of March. How proactive of me. How booktuber of me. I'm gonna take a picture of all this stuff for the gram, post on Instagram so I don't have to look at my phone until further notice because I'm over it. Last night we watched the weddings episode episode for Love is Blind, and then the reunion comes out tomorrow already, so we're gonna watch that tomorrow. We're staying in tomorrow. We have to film. I think tonight we're gonna get wings. It's just gonna be a chill weekend. But that was like our little outing for the day. We read a little bit at a coffee shop. Joey's reading this book called Gomorrah, and McKay, my friend McKay freaking Watson is the blurber. I thought that was so cool. I love McKay. Love you, McKay, if you're watching. Probably not, because you're busy writing books and stuff. I'm obsessed with this. I'm so glad Joey got this. And the fact that SpongeBob is the biggest one is so Joey, because he loves SpongeBob. And the other ones in this collection, there was no SpongeBob that was like the main character. So I thought this was perfect. All right, I'll talk to you later when I have another reading update. Hopefully once oh my god, there's a squirrel on my balcony. Anyway, hopefully once I finish something in the walls. I still have to start my full moon book club pick, actually. I might have to pause this while I read Don't Let the Forest In, because I want that book to have my full attention. So we'll see what happens. But also, Joey and I are wearing the exact same hoodie. It's our Knuckle Puck hoodie, and on the back it says the Chicago date, where this was the exclusive tour at first. Now they have a few more dates, but this was the 10-year anniversary of Copacetic, and it was at the Salt Shed. That's why the Morton Salt Girl is there. So if you know, you know type thing. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm really mad. I finished something in the walls. It's like past 10 p.m. Those 100 pages took me forever, but at the same time, it felt like these pages were going by pretty fast. I think the story itself just dragged, and I didn't like the ending. I like the very, very end because I love a revenge situation, but I didn't like where the story went. I didn't like the direction it took. I wanted it to be something completely different. I don't know how to say anything without spoiling it, but I wanted it to be more realistic, I guess. The reveal was kind of predictable. Nothing shocked me. There were some creepy moments and violent moments towards the end, but there was a lot of this that I didn't like. I think I'm gonna give it 2 stars, and I'm really upset about it because I paid full price for this. But I'm gonna be selling it on my Pango after I film my March wrap-up, so check my Pango link down below. I always have it down there, and I try to list new books on there every month after I film my wrap-up. I'll have this on there. I'll have a bunch of Sophie Lark books on there because I'm unhauling all of the books I own by her. I just want to be done with this book. I didn't like any of the characters. Her husband's a piece of shit until the very end. There was an unnecessary kind of romance in there, but it didn't do that too much. I just thought this was going to be something completely different. Yeah, there were some moments that creeped me out, and all I could picture was Reagan from The Exorcist. I don't know what else to say because the things I didn't like would be spoilers. I didn't think this was anything special. I didn't think it did anything different from other books I've read. I don't think the writing was anything spectacular by any means. 2 stars feels right, which is very disappointing. Very disappointing. $28 for this. That's so irritating, but it's annotated. It's gonna be on my Pango. I'm not even gonna do a fun fact because my phone is dead. Actually, there are some facts in here, so there's this thing called pica. Is it pica or pica? Sorry, I don't know. It's a compulsive eating disorder in which people eat non-food items, clay, dirt, even soap. It's very common for people with anemia to do this. It's the body's response to a nutritional deficiency, which I did not know. It also mentioned at one point that swans mate for life. How we got there, I don't know. There was so much going on. It just felt discombobulated. I didn't like any of the characters. There was one scene at the end that I was like, no. I was like viscerally reacting to. And then there were a couple creepy scenes with Alice. And then other things that she thought she was seeing. The way it was described was creepy. But other than that, again, it wasn't anything I haven't read before. That's done. That's sad. I'm probably gonna start Don't Let the Forest In next. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We're probably gonna do our next TryTreats box. So enjoy that. For now, I'm gonna fill out my bullet journal and everything and do whatever until I get sleepy. I hate sleeping early on weekends because I just want them to last forever. But yay, at least I did my buzzword challenge for the month. Check that off my hopefuls list. Okay, at least it made a couple things happen. I'm gonna go and I'll see you later or whatever. It's been a couple days, I think. It's currently Monday. I'm working from home because daylight savings time messed with me and my manager's awesome. So she let me work from home, and to be honest, my mental health has been more off than on, let's just say that. We're gonna fix it with a little book haul because book mail is the only reason I have any type of serotonin, dopamine, whatever else in me right right now. So we have a Barnes order and an Aardvark Book Club order. We're gonna start with Barnes because it's only one book. I actually don't know which one this is. I ordered 2 recently because I had a reward. Okay, so this one is super pretty. Here are the edges. It says, "I will not let them take me." It's Nightweaver by R.M. Gray. I actually saw the author post about this during its like art phase. I was kind of interested. I'm not really a pirate book girly, but I've been wanting to try ever since I bought The Adventures of Amina El-Sarafi, which I haven't read yet, but I was not a fan of Fable by Adrienne Young, but I did love The Daughter of the Pirate King duology by Trisha Levenseller, and then I also still have to read Vengeance of the Pirate Queen. I think it's a spin-off, but on Goodreads it says it's number 3. Anyway, here's the naked cover. This is YA. I think it's a romantasy. Perfect for fans of Powerless and Heartless Hunter. So yeah, I just know it has pirates in it. But I could not pass that up. Are you kidding me? So I got this for like $12 with my $5 reward. I have to change my battery and then we'll unbox Aardvark. If you haven't heard me talk about Aardvark before, this is a monthly book subscription box. $17.99 a month and then add-ons are $9.99. They have so many diverse titles every single month. They have different genres. They have something for everybody. A cute little logo on the editions. The boxes come with bookmarks every month. Their social media is fantastic with different hints of what the picks are every month. And I have a discount code. Before I show the books, oh, here are the bookmarks. Cute. I love the little ears. My discount code is JAN to get your first box for $4 and free shipping, and taxes just depend on where you live. But here is my March box. First of all, the one I'm most excited for is The Unworthy. This is the author of Tender as the Flesh, which I actually didn't really like because I didn't like the grief aspect of that book, because I feel like it wasn't a good balance between the grief and the disturbing parts, and it wasn't as disturbing as I thought it would be, because I think at that point when I read Tender as the Flesh, I have read a lot of horror at that point. I don't think I read extreme horror until after that. I don't know. So this is religious culty horror, I believe. Ooh, the font is huge. I might read this very, very soon. I love short horror so much. And then we have The Strange Case of Jane O by Karen Thompson Walker. The Age of Miracles I read in college for a YA lit class, which was so much fun. It was like post-apocalyptic, I think, which isn't a subgenre I really enjoy usually, but that one I did. So I was like, let me try her writing again. I had no idea that this book was coming out. It's a speculative mystery about memory, identity, and fate, and a mesmerizing literary puzzle about the bonds of love between mother and child, between a man and a woman, and among those we've lost but who may still be among us. Ooh, and there are journal entries, it looks like. It says a young mother is struck by sudden and puzzling psychological symptoms that illuminate the mysterious dimensions of the human mind and of love. I kind of hate this cover, but I hope the book is good. This one was not from this month's picks, but I got How to Hide It in Plain Sight by Emma Noyes. I heard Sarah Caroli talk about this book, and it seemed like something I would like. I believe there's OCD rep in this. I think it's supposed to get messy, but also really heartwarming. The unbreakable bonds of family and love are explored in this brilliant and tender story. She arrives in Canada for her older brother's wedding. She hasn't seen her family in 3 years. They're all very dysfunctional. Yeah, so she does have OCD, and I believe the author does too, from what I remember Sarah saying. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. It seems like it'll have the same vibes as Pictures of You by Emma Gray. This is Emma Noyes. Oh my god, okay. But I don't know if I'm just saying that because they both have like water on the cover. That's my Aardvark box. They are a great company. I love working with them, so thank you, Aardvark, for sending me more books. I can't wait to start on at least one of these this month. Hopefully I read The Unworthy before the end of March. Use my code JAN to get your first box for $4 and free shipping, because that is a steal, my dudes. All right, I'm gonna go back to work. Oh, I guess I should tell you. I've been reading at night because I haven't been good about falling asleep in a timely manner, and I've been reading West by Edith Pateau. Now, if this is not your first video of mine, you would know that I've been reading this for months and months. I love East. I read that book twice. It's like a core childhood book for me. I didn't know that there was a sequel until a year or two ago, and then I finally started it from the library, and then I returned it because I realized it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I've been reading that. It's a YA, could be middle grade. It's just an adventure story. There's this white bear who was cursed, and there's this girl, Rose, who has a family who's very superstitious about like the direction of your birth and stuff like that. And then she gets into this adventure with this white bear, and there's a troll queen, scene very much like Chronicles of Narnia type of vibes. In this book, it's a lot sadder because there's this sickness going on. She's lost a couple people that she loves. She's finding people who went missing, and some of those people just like, don't remember certain things. It's a fun time. The chapters are really short, but I've been chipping away at it for months, and I just want to get it off my currently reading tab, but I am enjoying it. It's an easy read, but I feel like I'm kind of doing it a disservice because I keep falling asleep because I read it so late into the night in the dark and everything. Anyway, I also started Pink Slime by Fernanda Trias. I know this is so chaotic. I'm sorry because I'm also reading Don't Let the Forest In from my other vlog, so my brain is just a big jumble, but I just want to get back to jumping around books because that just feels like me. Oh, yesterday we also started and finished The Slob. We being Joey and I, we buddy read and spoiler vlogged it for my Patreon. I gave this 4 stars. I'm just gonna keep it at that. That one's a splatterpunk extreme horror novella. It's gross. It's not for the faint of heart. Yeah, Pink Slime. This one has a mysterious plague and a woman tries to understand why her world is falling apart. It says it explores the beauty and fragility of our most intimate relationships and the moments in life when love, responsibility, and self-preservation converge. And I just thought that was beautiful. So I'm interested to see how this woman's life interweaves with this plot of this plague, which I'm assuming is what the pink slime is. We've already met a bunch of characters. I'm still trying to figure out how they're all related / connected, but it is pretty weird writing so far. I'm only 16 pages in. I started a couple pages of this last month. I was just not in the mood for it, but now I think I'm in the mood for like a weird little horror. We shall see what I get up to for the rest of the day, but I think for the most part I'm gonna be working on my other vlog. I just wanted to show y'all my Aardvark books and everything. So I'm gonna take this vlog I think until Friday because that's my Patreon readathon weekend. Hopefully I finish at least 2 more books. Hello, pardon the interruption. We're here to do a little TryTreats taste test once again. If you have not heard me talk about this, where have you been? It's a little snack box.
Where the hell you been, Loka?
Where the hell have you been, Loka? It's a little international snack box that TryTreats sends me. It's a monthly subscription snack box. I do have a discount code and a referral link. It'll all be down below in the description. Thank you so much to TryTreats for sending this to us. To me. To me, but Joey is just here for the ride.
I'm here for the treats. Oh, is that Poland?
Coupon code is JANAGATON, all caps, containing, and it 15% off discount for your first box. So try it out. Try out TryTreats.
Try them treats.
Okay, so you open the box, you see the flag.
Yeah, it's Poland. Welcome to Poland.
You get a little postcard. You get a little thing with some fun facts. And, ooh, you get Polish punchki. Ooh. So Joey usually does the fun fact.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Poland's formal name is... Never mind, I'm not going to try to read that. Oh Poland's national anthem is the Dabrowski's Mazurek. The anthem commonly known as...
Okay, let's pick one that doesn't have Polish words in it.
The last Polish monarch, Stanislaw...
My goodness.
Why is there so much Polish on there?
Pierogi or Polish dumplings are one of the most recognizable Polish dishes outside of Poland.
Boom.
I feel like we knew that. National holiday, Constitution Day, May 3rd. Temperate climate. Sorry, those weren't that fun. But there's a recipe for punchki. Punchki Day just happened. Mm-hmm. And then you get a list of all the treats. It's like a little spoiler card. Like, you know, in book boxes when you have a spoiler card. I don't like to look at that, but you also get a little chart where you can rate your snacks. We kind of just say a rating.
1 to 5.
1 to 5 stars. Okay, let's dig in, buckaroos. All right, first we got...
It looks like these are just pretzels.
Okay, open it up. It says crispy salt sticks.
Here's your crispy salt stick.
Tink.
There's a pretzel.
It's a pretzel.
5.
These I've had before. 5. They're Prince Polos. I've had different flavors.
Is it like a wafer cookie?
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a 5. I already know. Tink.
Mm.
That's the classic. I like the hazelnut one.
Not bad. I give it 4.
5.
Ooh, baby.
Bebe. Biscuits. Oh, that is the cutest little bear. Oh no. Oh. Here. Oh. Yeah. Those are good. They're like graham crackers. Mm-hmm. Also 5.
A little less cinnamony, but yeah, it's good.
Oh no, what is this? Sesame snacks. I'm scared. I feel like this is like deceiving. Don't smell it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's literally sesame seeds and like something sticky.
It smells like nutty.
Ow! 3.
Yeah.
I like it, but I wouldn't snack on those.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like peanuts.
Oh, I've had this too, I think. Another chocolate wafer type thing.
Tink. That one's softer.
Also a 5. So many 5s.
Yeah, it's stronger. I cleanse my palate.
There's actually so much chocolate in here. Oh, there's another kind. I'm guessing this is like the milk chocolate and the other one was the dark chocolate. This is a good box. Oh, you don't want to...
I mean, we can.
It's probably the same thing. I don't want to open everything. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. It was just the milk chocolate version. We have a white chocolate and I'm assuming hazelnut.
Actually, I think that's coconut.
Oh, it does have coconut. Okay. How about you try the hazelnut and I'll try the coconut?
Deal.
Because Joey doesn't like coconut. This is Princessa. I feel like I've had this before too. Also
Oh, wow.
a 5. Yeah, you won't like this. You can taste the coconut.
Want to try this one?
Yeah.
Yum.
Also a 5. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, that's fancy. Is there more?
Hello, Bridgerton? Delfina, indulgent Polish chocolate bar that blends rich flavors and a satisfying
Wow, I can smell that from here.
Ooh, that is strong. That is like a dark, dark chocolate. Here, I'm just gonna bite it and you bite it. Oh, there's something in
Ooh.
it. That's a 3. I don't like filling usually. Actually, it might be a 2. It's like a fruity filling.
It tastes like medicine.
Smooth, creamy filling.
That's deceiving.
And then the last one, we have some espresso candy. This is like Kopiko from the Philippines. Tink. Yeah, it's just straight coffee.
Is there caffeine in it? It'd be pretty cool.
Can't really read Polish, sorry. Also 5.
I'm not a big coffee person, so.
A bold coffee flavor that espresso lovers will adore. I don't want it, no.
Like a baby bird.
Ew, that was a good box.
Yeah.
So many 5s.
Yeah.
So much chocolate. Thank you, TryTreats. That was fun. That was nice. That was a good time. We are gonna continue snacking on these throughout the week.
As we usually do.
As we do. These pretzels are gonna come in handy.
Wait, what was your favorite?
My favorite, I think, was this one. Grozetsky.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you.
I'm excited to try the milk chocolate one.
Least favorite was probably the coffee one for me.
My least favorite was either the sesame seed or this.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Probably this. I could eat the sesame one. That's weird though. It's like too rich of chocolate. But yes, thank you once again. I'll have my link and code down below in case you forget. Let me know if you try one. And now we're gonna go back to reading. Woo! Hello, mood reading vlog. I'm currently doing some body doubling sprints with my patrons. I just wanted to update you. I finished Don't Let the Forest In, so now I can just focus on this vlog for the most part for now until Friday. It's currently Wednesday. I went to a coffee shop, forgot to vlog because I was so overstimulated because a gaggle of teenage girls sat right next to me. Maybe 6 to 8 of them were just at this big table right next to me, and they were so rude, so loud, so annoying. I only did a little bit of editing at the coffee shop and then I went home and started these sprints. I'm doing laundry right now. I did some adulting. I tried to continue pink slime, but I think I'm DNFing. Actually, I know I'm DNFing. I already committed to DNFing, but I got 55 pages in and I'm just not feeling it. And I looked up reviews. I picked this up because Katie loved it and I was interested in this anyway because I know it's like a weird translated horror, but I also knew it was about an epidemic and I don't usually like those books. I'm not loving it, so I'm just gonna DNF it. And I looked at reviews like I was saying and it just kept saying like this is such a bland story, nothing was exciting, and I love a book about a woman's mundane life and that's what this is, it seems like, but I'm not jiving with the writing. I don't know if it's like a translation issue or if it's just the subject matter. And then there are these vignette poetic things in between chapters and I just don't understand them and my brain hurts. So we're DNFing this, which is good because it's a library book that's due tomorrow. And I think I'm just going to read a current read. I have 12 books in my current reads. Okay, so I have Summer's End, the audiobook. I'm like 70% through. So I think I'm gonna listen to that while I either rough edit later or color. I haven't colored in a while, but I don't feel like listening to an audiobook right now. I'm gonna edit my Full Moon Book Club vlog. I just want to pick up one of these books again. I don't know which one. The problem is I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I think I'm in the mood for like a weird lit fic or like just that's why I picked this up, because I wanted like a weird horror or like a literary type of book. I was looking at Brutes by Diz Tate today because that is on my 2025 TBR, but that's not a current read. But do I really care? Let me look at my, where's my reading journal? I don't have my reading journal. I posted my spreads on Patreon, so let me see what I even have on my March hopefuls. I have Deep End. Am I in the mood for a romance? I was thinking about it like all day today. Do I start that? It is a long book though. Listen to Your Sister. I don't have to read until April 1st because the live show's April 4th now. I did think of Shy Girl. Ugh, I want to read physically, I think. Or should I just read my arc of Shy Girl? I don't know what to do. I could do like the Buzzword cover challenge, which is a book on the cover. Ooh, wait, maybe I should start Green Dot because that has a beverage and a book on the cover, I think, which is my coffin covers challenge and then Kayla's Buzzword cover. Is that a book or a journal? Does it matter? A book is a book is a book, am I right? It looks more like a journal, but we can pretend it's a book. Technically, a journal is a book, like notebook. I'll keep y'all updated. I just need to figure out what my mood is because I know it's not fantasy. There's also Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey that I could start. There's The Unworthy, and it's short. But am I in the mood for religious horror? I don't think so. I'll let you know what I decide, but that's that. DNFing a book. Woo! Go me! It is now Thursday evening. Got back from work, ate dinner, finished Smile 2. That was wild. I have a couple reading updates. I finished Summer's End. I gave it 3 stars. This is the 5th book in the Shady Hollow mystery series, right? And obviously I get it. It's a cozy mystery series. They're supposed to be lighthearted, easy on the brain, and predictable. But this one felt even more predictable than a few of the other ones in the series that I've read. So that's why it's a 3-star. I also wasn't a fan of the characters that we were following in this one. Like, Lenore's sister was really annoying. I mean, I think she was supposed to be, but I still couldn't stand her. I will say I did like the academia parts of this book because it was about a bunch of professors and educational programs and things like that. There was this owl who was a professor, and all I could picture is the owl from Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, I saw who the killer was from a mile away, and I feel like the ending was a little bit abrupt, but it was a fun time. I think I said when I first started the book that there was going to be one more in the series, question mark. At least that's what I've heard, what I've seen. I'm kind of ready for it to be done, to be honest. I could go for one more, but I would love to say I finished this series because I've also read the short story / novellas as well. I don't have my phone, so I'm not gonna do a fun fact at the moment because I'm too lazy, quite frankly. But my second reading update is For Shy Girl by Mia Ballard. I think I'm almost 50% through. And I started it last night, I think. Yeah, I'm 49% through. I have less than 2 hours left of this book. So I'm gonna finish this tonight, and then I think I'm just gonna end the vlog because tomorrow morning I'm gonna start my Patreon readathon vlog, and this would be technically my 4th book in this video that I'm reviewing in this video, but obviously I read The Slob and Don't Let the Forest In, just not for this video. And I did DNF Pink Slime. This is still technically the 4th book. Anyway, Shy Girl. If you've seen the movie Good Boy, it's creepy. It's basically the same premise, except make it via a sugar daddy website. So in the synopsis, I didn't realize the synopsis said as much as it does. I don't really want to say it in case you wanted to go into this blindly. I'm just gonna leave it as if you've seen the movie Good Boy and you were like a good amount of creeped out by it, you'd probably like this too. It does get a little bit unhinged. This is also pitched as Night Bitch vibes. Do with that information what you will. I mean, I haven't read that book, but I've heard enough about it to see the similarities. I do want to read it very soon though, because I want to watch the adaptation. I'm flying through these pages. I like our main character. I don't know how to explain her really. She kind of just follows her instincts. She's a little bit reckless. I believe it said in the synopsis that she has OCD, but it's not like her only personality trait type of thing, you know what I mean? And it doesn't like take over her whole persona, and it's not mentioned like every 2 seconds in the book. I read a lot during my lunch break, got food for Joey and I, and it took like 15 minutes to get, so I was reading during that, and I'm just zooming through. I'm excited to finish this and let y'all know what I think, because I got a couple comments on my Instagram post about this book today saying people are excited to see what I think, so that puts a lot of pressure on me. But if you did like this book and haven't seen the movie Good Boy, I think you should. If you like this. If it was too much for you, don't watch Good Boy, because listen, 5 stars. It's 11:30. Finished this about 20 minutes ago, and I realized I couldn't sleep until I reviewed it and ended this vlog because it just would feel wrong. This was wild. Okay, I also want to read the author's note to y'all because, I mean, it is kind of obvious what the book is actually about and what the author's intent was, but if it was unclear, it has this fucked up storyline. Okay, this is kind of extreme horror, splatterpunk side of the spectrum of horror. It doesn't seem like that from the cover, but those are like best ones, you know, the ones with pink girly covers, whatever that means, flowers, and this cute little dog with a tear. If you've seen Good Boy and Do Not Reply, the one with Jasper from Twilight, don't remember which streaming service it's on, but it's like those 2 movies combined. Other than that, I feel like you should go into this pretty blindly because I feel like the synopsis gives away quite a bit. Now I really want to read Night Bitch. The commentary on it is feeling trapped in society as a woman, feeling like you have no control, no autonomy over yourself due to the patriarchy and like all these outside forces trying to control you and put you in this box, thinking that they have a right to certain things and a say in certain aspects of your life. It's through this fucked up story about this woman who's like down on her luck and is desperate for money and resorts to things that really fucks her up for quite a long time. I will say I did predict the ending right from the start because of the synopsis, one part of the ending. A lot of other things literally made me sick to my stomach. I was in bed like I felt nauseated, my stomach was starting to hurt, and that doesn't happen a lot. I've read a lot of extreme horror books at this point, and it takes a lot for me to be able to visualize things and feel sick over them. But this had two of my biggest phobias. If you know, you know. If you don't know, just be surprised once you read this. This is out now, but I was able to give a NetGalley review, so hopefully my score goes up a little bit. I also added a couple more arcs on there recently, so it's probably just canceling out. But let me read some of the author's note. It explores the tangled intersection of power, control, and the resilience of women navigating impossible circumstances. It's a visceral dive into the claustrophobic grip of captivity and the psychological toll of manipulation. I love that. That is so well written. A situation far too many women around the world have faced in one form or another. True. At its core, this is a story about reclaiming agency, about revenge not as an act of malice, but as an assertion of autonomy in a world that often strips women of choice, dignity, and freedom. It's about confronting systems, be they societal, relational, or internal, that silence and oppress, and dismantling them piece by piece, no matter how messy or unpalatable the process might be. Women have always been cast as caretakers, peacekeepers, and forgivers. We're told to endure, to adapt, to rise above. But sometimes the only way to heal is to rage. Sometimes justice isn't quiet or clean. It's feral and bloody and unapologetic. Shy Girl holds a mirror to the darkest parts of control and trauma while also asking questions about survival and resistance. More importantly, it's a reminder women deserve to own their stories, their bodies, their futures on their terms. And when that autonomy is stripped away, revenge becomes less about vengeance and more about rewriting a narrative in which women refuse to remain victims. Like, how well said. I can't wait to read all of Mia Ballard's books. I'm glad it was as short as it was, but at the same time, I could have read so much more. I kind of wish that the time jumps weren't so big because of how short it is. All of a sudden, it's been a year. It's been another 6 months. It's been another year. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what happened in those days? But you just see this like slow descent into madness. It was really good. 5 stars. I do have my phone with me, so I can do a fun fact on, let's do greyhounds, because that's a greyhound on the cover. They're the only dog breed mentioned in the Bible. I did not know that. They have a 270-degree field of vision, allowing them to see behind them. That's fun. That's a wrap on this vlog. Technically, like I said, I read 4 books for this vlog. I read Shy Girl, gave that 5 stars. Summer's End, gave that 3 stars. I DNF Pink Slime, and I gave Something in the Walls 2 stars. So I'm glad we worked our way up to a 5 star. I also read The Slob and gave that 4 stars, as well as Don't Let the Forest In, gave that 4 stars as well. I believe that's it. 6 books in this vlog, kind of, in this week, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I feel like the only correct answer is to put a dog emoji in the comments down below to represent Shy Girl. So do that if you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a 5-star day. Don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.